Hello and welcome to the Team by the Trigger blog. This is Wimply with his Alfred Royal Paladin deck profile. We're going to start with the zeros and work our way up to 3. Let's start it off. For my starter, I use Drangal, which is the starting card for the Galahad ride chain. What's going to happen is, at the beginning of my turn, I look at the top 5 cards, and I'm able to put the next grade 1, if I find it, on Superior Color, or ride it. Next thing is for my deck, I end up running 12 crit triggers. This is done to push as much damage as quick as possible early on. And let the rest of the cards do the work for me. Last bit of the triggers would be my 4 heals. Pretty standard. Then with ones, running 4 Marrons. Those are the vanilla 8Ks. Pretty much everyone runs them. Nothing too special out there except with Palamedes. Gets him up to 21k where he needs to get to. Next is 4 Galahads. That's part of the ride chain. And his effect is, if beginning of my ride phase, if I look at the top 5 again, if I see the 2 on there, I superior ride him. Next is Maiden, Lien. She is very useful for any Alfred deck because Alfred cannot be boosted. So I can get her effect off and still get the extra boost to Alfred so I can discard and draw a card. Lastly, I'm running 4 Iseults. Those are my perfect guards. And on to the 2s. My 2 setup may be a little bit different from most, but what I'm doing is I'm running 4 Blaster Blades. Pretty much, if he's the Vanguard, Counterblast 2 to destroy any rear guard on the field. If he's a rear guard, Counterblast 2 to destroy any 2 or 3. Next is my 4 Galletins. These are my vanilla 10Ks, and pretty much get over anything I need them to. The last thing on my 2 list will be my 4 Galahads. Now, these have the same effects as the other ones. Look at the top 5 cards, and then if you find the grade 3, you can ride it instantly. And we'll move on to my 3s. First one is I'm running 3 Palamedes. These are great cards because if I have Alfred as my Vanguard, he will instantly go up to a 13k as a rear guard. Very useful to get up to those magic numbers. And lastly, the real focal point of the deck, himself, Alfred. Alfred's a very powerful card. He pretty much can't be boosted, but will gain 2,000 for any Royal Paladin on the field. And as effect, from Rearguard or Vanguard, I can Counterblast 3 and search for any grade 2 or lower in my deck and call it to the field. Very useful. And that is my Royal Paladin deck. Any comments would be great. Thanks.